I'm going to take this highlight. I'll start at the end and then work backwards. But real quick, this is kind of like, first of all, we rally. When could the highs, not for the day be in, but a temporary high? Well, when you get too many people trying to buy it. And if you look at it right in here, we're going to get a big green to kick out. Let me fast forward it. And that becomes, boom, right there. This 2175. This big green comes up. You see my arrow and recording going. That was a temporary high for a while. It doesn't mean it's going to stay and be the temporary high forever, but that was, kick back 5 or 6 points. Then we could take it and go, start back at the beginning. And we had an area that could be support. And it was 10 even. If it gets below it, though, it could get weak. And it was right, boom, right here, these 10 evens. And I want you to see what happens right before it slammed through it. Let me probably see it better on this one. Right before it slammed through it, you get greens to go away. I actually see it better. This green goes away right there, gone, which gives the market oh wait, it was the hell we're talking about here, Tom. The short goes away. Hold on, I'm trying to key this in. Boom, 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 boom. There it is. Short goes away. Boom, disappears. Short goes away. It then creates the invitation to go lower. There's less shorts. So then you just got to be careful trying to play the 10s when there's less shorts. Period. And then earlier, actually, we get this. Let me just bring it right here. This is when you read a chart, this market breaks down real fast in here. It's bearish. Walks up halfway back, tries to make a rotation down to a lower low. You don't know it's failing. In fact, let me bring this chart over. You don't know it's failing in here. Really tighten it up. Take a look at this. Big sell-off. It's bearish. Rotates up, comes off. You don't know this is a low. However, when it starts to walk up in here, you start to look at that and say, could this be a failure of this low? And then, bam, you get this spike, takes back all this sell-off. And it leads you to believe the upside is the right side. To the tune of 50 handles, you don't know that yet. But what you do know is transition. This is bearish, but this is bullish. And this, you look back and say, this downside shook out a lot of longs. There's going to be less longs in this market, which makes it easier to go up. When you see this before this. Now I'm going to pull this away. And this is the charts that we look at live and in real time. And so, when we're looking at this, we had a whole bunch of longs kind of come out here, which marked the top. It sold off. But today is just that grind day. And the analogy I use is even a slow moving freight train will run you over. So you got to be very careful trying to, you got to fade it. You got to be careful trying to fade it. Because you think it's moving slow, that it's expensive, and it's going to turn. Next thing you know, you open your eyes and it's 5 handles against you. Slow moving freight trade will kill you just slower than a fast moving one.